I'm on the collection of Taylor Stitch, a menswear brand from San Francisco running on Shopify. And they do something here most Shopify stores never do. Look at this shirt. It has 4 different fabrics, and every fabric gets its own card with swatches underneath, so a customer scrolling this page sees every version at the same time, not just one. Now look at this default Shopify collection. This is the same type of product, but you would never know it. It has multiple variants, but Shopify displays only one product card, and that's it. The other options are hidden until a customer clicks to the product page. Now, how can you display your variants directly on your collection page as cards without any coding and in less than 10 minutes? Let me show you. Most Shopify stores optimize their product pages and completely ignore their collection pages. But that's where a lot of people discover the products they actually want to buy. And that's why you shouldn't ignore them. The problem is that Shopify native collections work at product level, meaning that each product gets a single card while its variants stay hidden until customers click through. You can add or remove whole products from your collection grid, but you get no native control over adding or removing individual variants. So a shirt in 4 colors becomes one card, and that's how the page actually hides most of your products. So in this video, I'll show you how to fix the hidden variant issue and display every variant on your collection pages, then how to build sale collections that show only discounted variants, how to set sorting rules that put your best selling variants on top, and finally how to sell directly from high traffic pages like your blog instead of letting that traffic go to waste. And for all of this, I'm going to use the Stamp Show Variants and Swatch app. If you want to check it out, you'll find the link in the description below. So here's the problem. You sell a product in several colors or materials, but on your collection page, it shows as just one single card. A shopper scanning that page never sees the versions that might have sold them. This is how a default Shopify collection page would look like. You have your product grid with your items, and you only see one of the variants on this card. So you have the first variant showing and all the others are hidden. And in order to fix that, because obviously some of the customers might be interested in the other variants, not just the main variant that you have displayed here, you'd either have to go and code that. It takes a little bit of coding, or hire someone to do it for you. Or you can go and install the Stamp app, which does this for you really easy, and I'm going to show you how. So once you have the app installed, all you have to do is go to General Settings over here, and you're going to find your collection. So this collection I just created right now, if I go to that collection, I just have these 3 items, and to show variants for these items I have to go here to settings, and then I can click on this option here, show variants separately, and now if I save, I'm gonna have separate variants showing on my collection page. So let me go and refresh that, and as you can see, now I have all the variants shown as different product cards. Now we have the variants displayed as single items, but if we have a lot of products, they might get mixed together. And in order for the customer to navigate from one to another, we can show little swatches like Taylor Stitch has over here. So in order to do that, I'm going to go back to the Stamp app, and it has an area for that over here. So swatch, I'm going to click that, and I'm going to use one that I've already set. You can go and you can create a new swatch. So for each collection, you can create different type of swatches. I'm just going to use this Black Friday swatch that I've created over here. So I'm going to go to edit, and it's going to look something like this. In order to display this swatch on my collection, I just have to go here to select collections, and I can select the collections I want this swatch to be displayed on. I can select that and I can save. You have all sorts of settings in here to make the swatches look and fit your brand. So once I've done that, if I go to my collection page and if I refresh the page, I'm going to see those swatches displayed underneath, just like that. And I think this is great. I think this is even better than Taylor Stitch has. Okay, so now your variants are visible, but there is another place where visibility breaks, and it costs you a lot during every sale campaign. Think about your last campaign. Customers clicked an ad for a discounted product, but landed on a page where the first variant wasn't on sale. And then they had to find the discounted option themselves. A real conversion killer. So instead of doing that, I'm going to build a collection that shows only the variants that are actually on sale using variant-based filters. In order to create one of these collections, all you have to do is go and create a collection normally. So if you want to create maybe a Mother's Day collection, you can just add your collection right here as you would normally do. Let's say I've selected all the items for my Mother's Day collection, so I'm adding all of those in there. I'm gonna save my collection. Now let's go back to the app, and inside general settings, I'm going to find my Mother's Day collection, and as you can see here, it shows variants by default. But let's say that in this Mother's Day collection, I just want to show variants that are discounted and not variants that are full price, because I'm running a sale and I want to have only sale items in there. So to do that, I'm going to go to settings, and it is showing variants as individual cards on my collection page. All I have to do is go down below at the products. I'll just click this add filter here, and I'm going to select the discounted variants. And now it's going to filter down and show only the items that are actually on sale and not the other ones that are full price. So now if I save, all the items shown here are on sale. There is no item that is full price, and this is great because customers that expect a discount will see variants that are discounted and they will not see the ones that are not. The same way you can create collections for colors. People shop by color, maybe they have a favorite color. So if you want to create a black collection, you can create a collection with only black variants of your items. Same for a Black Friday collection, for example, with all the variants that you want to have in there and none of the variants that you don't. A campaign collection page should match what the ad or the email promised. When customers land and see only what is actually on sale, the gap between the click and the purchase gets a lot smaller. Okay, even the brand from the beginning leaves sorting on default. And a well-built collection still fails if the wrong product sits on top. Most Shopify themes show products in the order you added them to the collection. That means what your customers see first is an accident, not a decision. Now, the default sort of a collection is really important. You want to have at the top your best-selling products or the products that you want to feature. As you could see, if you unpack one of the items into multiple items, you're going to get a cluster of all the variants. There is an option to sort these items and show the best-selling at the top and not show the variants that are similar like this one next to each other. To do that, I'm going to go back to the app, and in here in my Mother's Day collection, I'm going to go to settings, and we're going to have here at the bottom an option named mix variants. And that means that similar variants will be able to move around on the grid in different positions depending on their best-selling rank. So after toggling this on, you can read about it right over here. I'm gonna save it. And as it says here, I have to go and set the collection to best-selling sort. So I'm gonna go to Shopify's dashboard here. And under my Mother's Day collection, I'm gonna go to sort and I'm going to select best-selling. And I'm gonna save that. And as you can see, this version of this dress over here sells more than this dress over here, even though they are variants of the same product and they were placed in the grid depending on that metric. Default sorting shows products in the order you added them, and that is almost never the order that sells. Sorting is merchandising, so decide what customers should see, don't leave it to chance. Everything so far lives on the collection page, but customers land everywhere on your store, and most of your pages don't sell anything. Most stores only sell on two page types, collection pages and product pages. Meanwhile, the homepage, the blog, the cart, the custom pages get real traffic, but they don't sell anything. So I'm going to add product and variant sections to these pages so that some of that traffic can actually convert. Now, the Stamp app has also a number of sections that can help you sell more. So for example, if I want to add here at the bottom a row of a different collection so that I inspire customers to go visit a different type of product, I can go and I can add that. So from the customizer here, I can go to the default collection template. So I'm going to go here to default collection. And here at the bottom, I can just go and add a different section from them. So in apps, I'm going to go to handpick products. If you want to inspire customers to check out a different collection that you may have, you can just add a section right there. And once you've added your items, the section will look something like this. So if I save and go back to my collection page, if I refresh here, I'm going to have that different section at the bottom, inspiring customers to visit different type of products if you know that they might be interested in them. And the same thing goes for different type of pages, maybe blog posts, maybe articles. So if you have a page like I created this page over here, you can add this type of sections showing your products. So I have here a best-selling section, I have a collection displayed, I have a Black Friday collection displayed. You can just go and add them or remove them from your customizer inside this section here. Bestsellers, featured collection, I can go and I can add multiple of these on pages that have traffic and can convert. Another great thing that we can add to a collection like this is a promo card like they have over here. This brand uses this promo card to describe the collection as you do with a banner. They don't have a banner and they use this. So whenever you go to a different collection, you're going to have this promo card over here, but you can use this for different reasons. Let's say I want to do that. I would go to my collection and in here, I would add a new section. And between these sections, you're going to have the promo card section. I'm going to add it right there and I'm going to customize it. So I've adjusted my promo card to look something like this. And once I saved it, I'm going to go back to my collection page. After adjusting my card, it looks something like this. And if I go to my collection, it looks something like this. Now I can advertise that I have a sale going on with something looking as cool as that. Every page a customer lands on is a chance to put a product in front of them. Most stores only sell on 2 page types. The rest of the site is free space, so just use it. So here's the checklist. Split key variants into their own cards on the collection page. Build campaign collections that show only what's on sale. Sort best-selling variants at the top and put products on pages that have never sold before. Splitting minor variants just clutters the grid and multiplies your card count with no added benefit. Only split variants with meaningful visual differences. Fashion, home decor, anywhere the variant changes the buying decision. You'll find the links for the Stamp app and the demo store in the description below. And if you want to see how to manage your product catalog, I think you'll be interested in seeing this video next. Click it and I'll see you there.